Hello, my friends. Namaste. I'm Jill Loftus of Nuit Astrology. Welcome to your planetary energy forecast for the week of October 30th, 2023. So we wrap up the month of October with some really interesting energy. And remember, we're still coming out of the eclipse, right? Just because the eclipse was just 2 days ago doesn't mean that we're not under that influence. And so looking and really seeing clearly what is being removed from the Taurus area of your life. Now, we step into this week with some really fascinating energy for Venus. Venus is going to go through it this week. And so Taurus, people with a lot of Taurus or Libra placements, you're going to have to really hold on a little loosely here. And it begins with this beautiful trine to Uranus. So some magical synchronicities happening in the beginning of the week. But then once you get to the midweek, we get to the 1st and 2nd, Venus is going to step into an opposition with Neptune, bring in some fog, confusion, delusion. Try to find inspiration instead, but really make sure that those magical synchronicities that start the week, that you don't lose out, miss out because of any confusion with the fog of Neptune. Then Venus, as we get to the end of the week, Venus is going to trine to Pluto when she gets towards the end of Virgo. This is how we're going to finish off the week around the 4th and 5th. So a beautiful blessing to that planet of death, dying, and regeneration. So Venus running the gauntlet, all 3 of the outer planets this week. And so that is really going to, really change the way we look at certain things. Remember, she's coming from the sign of Virgo. Oh, here's Miss Boo Boo Chicken still wandering around. She's coming from the sign of Virgo. So wherever the Virgo energy is in your chart, really look. You're going to need to discern, reevaluate, think about, understand what's important to you. What do you value? What is beautiful? Managing resources, all of those Venusian activities, and partnering, of course, as well. I know Miss Boo Boo. She's getting better. Quick mention also for this week, we have a couple moon voids I really want you to watch on the 30th on Monday. We've got one in the morning, 7:36 a.m. to 11:08 Eastern, okay, in the morning. But then on the 1st of the month, November 1st, we have a void moon pretty much all day. East Coast time, 8:36 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. So on the 1st, it's a Wednesday. Just don't overschedule it, right? It's a fantastic day for creative ideas, maybe meet with your team, explore some different, inspiring types of projects and things like that. But as far as getting actual traction, you will have a little bit of trouble. Another thing to pay attention to is we've got a lot of energy in Scorpio, right? We've got Mercury in Scorpio, Mars in Scorpio, the Sun in Scorpio. Well, right now, as we start the week, we've got Mercury and Mars traveling together in the sign of Scorpio. So they're going to be together for the beginning of the week. And then Mercury's going to leave Mars in the dust, right? But while they are together, people are really going to be strong in their fields. They're going to be really wanting to explain to you why they feel how they feel, and they're going to want to take action on their thoughts. This is also going to be occurring while they stand across the sky from Jupiter, and so there can be an amplification. Know where the Taurus-Scorpio axis, those 2 polar opposites in your chart are, and tread a little carefully. Watch your mind, watch your mouth. Always good advice, right? Always good advice. All right. On the 1st, the Sun is going to step into that opposition with Jupiter. And then that Sun-Jupiter opposition, remember, the Sun is going to slowly catch up with Mars. And by the time we start next week, Mars and the Sun are going to travel hand in hand through the rest of the month, all the way into Sagittarius season together. So, again, an enormous amount of strength and power in the Scorpio area of life. Be disciplined, be direct. Be all those beautiful, high-vibing Scorpios. If you're practicing any kind of occult traditions, or whether it's Dia de los Muertos, or All Saints Day, or Halloween, Samhain, however, or Samhain, I always pronounce it wrong, Samhain, there are some mystical occult energies absolutely afoot, which is a beautiful energy to have for these rituals and for this week. One last thing I want you to mention is on the 4th, Saturn, our planet of limitation, restriction, and structure, our dear dark angel of learning. Saturn is going to pause in the sky and go direct at 0 degrees in the sign of Pisces. This is a curriculum that began last March, so you may see themes related to that. It will not come back to the 0 degree point in Pisces for another 30 years. So watch the day that it stations direct, because often there are hints, or not even just hints, you know, Saturn, man, slap in the face, right? A reality check about whatever it is that you are going to, need to put structures behind in the Pisces area of life. So actually a lot of real blessing energy this week. I'm really thinking that this will be a useful week. Balancing the oppositions might be a little tricky, but boy, Venus is going to have quite the week. So take advantage of those magical synchronicities as we prepare for the month of November. I hope you found this useful, helpful, and if so, please comment below. Please share it with a friend and stick around for the tarot. The tarot was a little tense this week, so it's interesting in light of the astrology, but join me there. I'll see you in a minute.
Hello, my dear friends, and welcome to your tarot spread for the week of October the 30th, 2023. Wrapping up October, moving into November. What are the 2 ways we can deal with this energy? Coming off of the eclipse season, coming into a lot of Scorpio. Let's see what the cards have to say. I hope you managed everything well. Last month, it was a lot. Still is a lot. Not finished with it yet, right? All right. So, as we begin the spread, the first card is the past. And we've got the King of Swords. Okay, we've tried to be logical. We've tried to take action. We've tried to eliminate things that don't work. We've tried to be smart, savvy, and in charge. You come into this environment feeling like a sense of lack, or like you don't belong. I mean, here's this 5 of Pentacles. This is showing you as feeling like whether you don't have enough money, you don't have enough time, you don't feel like you fit in. There's just this outsider feeling that you're having to manage. The environment that you're in, well, judgment. There's some karmic shit going down. You're having to make some decisions. I mean, these are hard decisions to make. It's like now you have the information and now you got to make the decision. Now, these things, all 3 come together to create this 8 of Wands. Things are going to start changing very rapidly. All right. Slow down and loosen your grip. Key card of the future, 10 of Pentacles. Remember that everything that's come before prepares you for now. Remember that you have the abundance, you have the mindset, you have the skills. Whatever you need will show up. You've got to believe it. You've got to believe it. Opposing forces in play. 10 of Wands, the desire to just work harder and not smarter. Or Ace of Pentacles, just start over. So this is the two ways of dealing with it. Like, you know, you either got to edit the way you've been doing it or start fresh, okay? And then the near future, the Tupac Shakur card, the walk away card, 8 of Cups. There's something you have to just completely abandon. You got to move on. All right. And then the modifiers for this, we've got the Fool. So infinite possibilities, really is up to you the way that you want it to be. And then also Temperance. So, you know, here with the, like, you're working on an existing project, right? And you're trying not to make it harder than it needs to be. There's something you still have to walk away from. And then maybe it's a time to reassess. On the other side, you're starting something new, but be moderate, be temperate, not too much, not too little. On the 10 of Wands side, paired with the Fool, we've got the 10 of Cups. This will be good for your family in the long run. It will be good for your home environment and your, you know, your emotional happiness. Over here on the Ace of Pentacles side, paired with Temperance, the 2 of Pentacles, another reminder of balance, of not going to extremes. All right, and our 2 possible solutions on the 10, look at all the tens and 9s we're getting. This is very interesting if you're a numerology person. On the 10 of Wands side, we've got the 9 of Cups, abundance, emotional abundance, happiness. On the Ace of Pentacles side, we have the 10 of Swords, another 10. Oh my goodness. Something's got to end. Again, something's got to end. You've got to really let go here. Paired with the Nine of Cups, we have the Four of Pentacles. Watch the money, watch the time, don't waste things. And over here with the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Swords again. Well, of course, we've got to have all these 9s and 10s, I guess. Worry, fretting. Okay. So it looks like there's two different ways. We're starting off being logical, right? And then we are feeling like kind of left out, like things aren't working out, but we have some decisions to make. And once we make the decisions, once you make the judgment, right, everything starts to shift quickly. Come from this place of abundance that you have what you need or it will show up for you. Now, we're either starting something new. If you're starting something new, you are going to have to also let something go and be really moderate. Really keep it in between the lines because some things are going to really feel emotionally difficult. Your mind is going to struggle with these. It's just going to be a hard week, okay? Even on the other side, if you're trying to find a better way to do something you're already doing, again, it's saying set it down and rethink the thing. You have to reimagine. You have to think about all the possibilities and what it is that you want to create. But then you have to be emotionally fulfilled, but financially stable and savvy. Don't go overboard. Two very distinct energies for the week. I hope that things flow beautifully for you. I know it's a real turning point. Some of the information that came in last month is going to force us to make some decisions this month. This is really telling you to get on board with what it is that you want. All right. Wishing you a most wonderful week, my friends. Bye.